Hi everyone, we're so glad you can join us for the 2020 Chester County Day. Since we can't be together in person for this year's tour, we decided to go virtual and not miss out on this year's fall tradition. But things will be a little different. No worrying about the weather though, it will be picture perfect. And there won't be any long lines to wait in, and you'll be able to get to every house. I'm Debbie Hess, and I'll be your tour guide this week as we travel around Chester County together. Let's meet at Chester County Hospital in the parking lot to start our tour. While you're there waiting for me to show up, I hope you notice that the hospital looks a lot different. The expansion project is finished and it's a game changer for sure. I'd love to give you a tour of the hospital, but not right now. We'll provide a link at the end of today's tour so you can have a look around at your leisure. Keep an eye out for me in my new Mini Cooper from Otto's BMW. They gave it to me for the day, so hop in and we'll be off to explore the northwest section of the county. I guess there are some benefits of doing things virtually. Just a little background about the northwest section of Chester County. It's a vast rural and agricultural area with an abundance of natural resources, including iron that was desperately needed in the 18th century to forge and defend our new nation. More about that later. Traditionally, Chester County Day starts out with an early morning fox hunt. So we're headed out to Warwick County Park to meet up with Dr. Todd Addis and his Warwick Village hounds and riders. The riders gather early, waiting for the hounds to arrive. Oh boy, here they come. The Warwick Village hounds are ready and already sniffing around for that elusive fox to chase. The morning mist is clearing for a beautiful day in the countryside. There's Dr. Addis, master of the foxhounds, as his hounds gather to the call of his horn. They're playing my song, he said. The auxiliary ladies have plenty of baked goods and hot coffee for us to enjoy. Let's stop over there and get something to eat before the hounds move off. And they're off to find the elusive fox. Tally-ho! It's a short drive to our first stop, nearby on Warwick Furnace Road. The first dwelling of this 62-acre property was built in the 1700s, and it had 2 rooms, one downstairs and one up. Inspired by the original Colonel Thomas Bull house nearby, the homeowners more than doubled the square footage of the house, keeping strictly to colonial design. The property has a spring house, pond, tenant house, and a horse barn. The main entrance features a grand staircase. Some of the beautiful artwork throughout the house was created by an ancestor of the homeowner. In the den, there's a corner fireplace with paneling on the sides and above the arched opening. Wood floors are evident throughout the house, and they are magnificent. The recessed window valances accent the beautiful woodwork in this room, and notice the unusual brass kindling box underneath the window. The dining room has an old tall case clock and Asian portraits of the owner's ancestors who did business in the Orient. The portrait above the buffet was done by an ancestor of the owners. This spacious living room is the original part of the house and was once just 2 rooms with a staircase facing the front door. The house has 4 fireplaces and this beautifully designed kitchen with plenty of cabinet space. Let's take a look outside from the kitchen, which overlooks this beautiful pond. We're going to leave the Mini Cooper in the field and take a short walk just down the road to visit our next stop. Oh, things are busy there already, but not to worry. Who would ever believe that this home was built in 1978 by Jim Cherry, who specializes in reproduction colonial homes. There's lots to see in this unique home, including an art studio and a woodworking studio. Let's go inside. I love this living room with its wide planked poplar floors and reproduction wooden latches on the front door. Notice the Chester County desk at the far end. There's beautiful artwork done by the homeowner throughout the house. In the dining room, notice the corner fireplace, the oilcloth rug, and a handmade tiger maple gate leg table. It's magnificent. The different style Windsor chairs just add to the charm of this room. What a great kitchen this is. Notice the beautiful butcher block countertops on the island and the handmade stained cabinets. There's 2 wall cabinets of different designs, probably made by the homeowner. The owner's woodworking studio is just across the lawn. It's spacious, organized, and where many of the chairs and other pieces of furniture in the house were made. We're turning onto Bollinger Road near Elverson, and Isabella Furnace comes into view alongside the trees, and you might wonder if there's a medieval side to Chester County history. Isabella Furnace was an iron furnace built in 1835, and its stone buildings are perched on a large hill like a cliffside fortress in Europe. The furnace stopped operating in 1894, but was fairly well preserved, and one of its buildings was converted in 1972 into a large house that resembles a Second Empire mansion. In 1985, our Chester County Day homeowners bought it and built an addition that joined the house to this charming landscaped courtyard. We're entering into this large foyer with its stone walls and natural lighting. In the living room, more natural light abounds with an eclectic mixture of furnishings. White, gray, and silver tones create this modern dining area with more stone walls that are the perfect setting that leads us out into the courtyard. We're driving over to the Coatesville area now. In 1743, Thomas Hope received a land grant from William Penn for 106 acres. Today, after spanning 12 generations in this family, it's the second oldest agricultural homestead in Chester County. It was recognized as a bicentennial farm in 1988, and it's on the National Register of Historic Places. The entranceway features a beautiful wooden staircase and foyer with family portraits. In the dining room, we can see the original 1743 William Penn deed to the property that is spotlighted above the sideboard. This display shows the many antiques that have been collected by the homeowners over the years. And there's actually an original 50s retro kitchen that has been maintained by the homeowners. Outside is the well-kept barn and silo on the property. This meticulous renovation and expansion of this stone house revolved around enveloping the 3-story 1780 core of the house into a larger 3-story structure that looks authentic to the 18th century structure. Here we are in the living room, which is part of the renovation. Cream-colored walls become the background for the dark leather furniture and beautiful wood floors. Lighted built-in bookcases flank the fireplace. The dining room features a corner cupboard and a large china cabinet in a dark wood, matching the chairs and contrasting with the other wood tones in the room. Let's go upstairs to the third floor to look at part of the original house. Here we are in this charming bedroom. You can see the original beam ceilings. What a bright and beautiful kitchen with lots of lighting in the original beam ceiling. There's plenty of workspace and a unique center island. Now that we're outside, let's walk up these stone steps and see what's around the back. Oh, before we get there, check out this beautiful side porch. Great place to sit and relax. This craftsman-style passive solar envelope house began life as a contemporary in 1980. The architect, who is also the homeowner, redesigned the structure as a shingle-style home in 2001 to take advantage of its south-facing windows. The solarium is open to 3 bedrooms on the second level. The house is passively heated through the south-facing 2-story tiled floor solarium, a perfect place for a greenhouse. The kitchen reflects the clean, simplistic style of these homeowners. The property extends over 10 acres and features a brick path, walled garden features, deer-resistant plants, and a soothing granite fountain. Our last stop of the day finds us in Downingtown. This home, built in 1810, has been restored to its former authenticity after homeowners purchased it in 1992. Let's see what they did. The kitchen was added on. The original exterior stone walls of the house become a prominent feature in this lovely kitchen. The original part of the house is this dining room with a walk-in fireplace and these original pine floors, which were reused from the attic. The living room was the second addition that was added in 1815. And our last room is this large, spacious family room that the owners added to the back of the house. That concludes our tour of the Northwest. We hope you had a good time and enjoyed our homes. Hope to see you back again for more virtual experiences. If you'd like to learn more about the expansion project at Chester County Hospital, just click on the link at the top of the screen.